Hey there, my YouTubers. It's me, Team Rabbi, with a special podcast. We are going to discuss possibility the return of Batista sometime in 2014. I have a friend here who will join us in this conversation. Now, before my friend discusses about this matter, a while back, Batista had an awesome run in the WWE, and he had a great feud with John Cena, Triple H, and etc. And that match over limit, he the next night on Raw he quit, and I thought he was done with the WWE. And the reason, another reason he don't come back because it's too much PG bullshit. I understand, but another reason he wants to come back is for the money, and plus he's not a really good wrestler. He's 44 years old currently, and I guess he wants to face like Triple H again, maybe CM Punk, Taker, Goldberg. I doubt Goldberg. Um, Let me see here. Lesnar and all good stuff. So, my friend, tell everyone your thoughts on Batista.
All right. Um. Well, to be honest, I'm not. I've never been the biggest fan of Batista. I really only liked the guy when he was in Evolution. I kind of liked when he had the feud against Triple H, even though most of the matches they had weren't the best. But he did get the best of Triple H. But his last run, the last run he had, I wasn't a big fan of it. I liked his heel run. I liked the whole spotlight when he would point to him and the spotlight would go on him. I like that. But really, to me, Batista really never really had any memorable feuds except with probably like Triple H and Undertaker and stuff like that. But other than that, he really didn't really have any good feuds. But I honestly would not care. I wouldn't care less if Batista. I would care. I really wouldn't care. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I think it's in a way it's just to get people talking. But it seemed if what do you call it? If the place where they sell the tickets, Ticketmaster or whatever, they advertise him returning. Most of the time, that's never false information. It's always correct and it's always true. So they kind of spoiled it. They spoiled the return of Batista, um, which I guess is kind of stupid on their part. WWE wanted to keep it a secret, I guess, maybe because I heard they were bringing him back for the Rumble or whatever, which makes sense to have him return at the Rumble. Get the Rumble, get a couple of returns in the Rumble, which make the Rumble, something special. But um, the only reason Batista probably would be coming back really is just to have a couple of feuds. Maybe I doubt get a hold of the belt. I don't want to see him with the belt anymore. He'll probably just have that one match that a lot of people have wanted to see. I'm not one of those people, but probably get that one match that I guess you could call it a quote unquote dream match against Brock Lesnar. These two have really never crossed paths before. I know they had a little altercation like in the Rumble. They had like a little bit of a brawl in the Rumble before when they were in the Rumble together. But other than that, they came in around the same time, 2002. Why not? Brock Lesnar came in 2001, Batista came in 2002, but similar around the same time. But that'd probably be the only match I could see him maybe having. Maybe have a get revenge on John Cena for John Cena taking him out. But I don't know. I guess in a way, if they can't bring back certain people for WrestleMania time, I guess Batista is one of the ones. I mean, there has been talk with him and Triple H since last spring about him coming back to the company, and now since he's almost done filming the movie that he's starring in, there are really no other projects for him. So I guess coming back to WWE would be really the only other thing there is for him to do in his free time. So yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Batista. I mean, he had a great run when he got Evolution, but after that, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah.
But now, what's your thoughts on he keep changing his mind and say, "Oh, I'm not gonna go back to that because it's too much TV um PG bullshit." What's your thoughts on that? What he said a while back, Batista.
Well, there's a lot of guys that are like that, and to be honest, I think they're either full of shit or they just like to bitch and stuff, bitch like that and all that. But at the end of the day, think about it. I guess Batista, if he is really coming back, I guess he finally realized what it's all about, and it's all about the paycheck. So he's not. He finally realized it's about the paycheck. He's not like some of these other guys that aren't coming back for real. Like they're not coming back at all, even though they'll get handed a good paycheck, like
Yep.
Austin or whatever, or Goldberg. Like they're bitching and stuff, saying how it's PG, and then yet they have yet to come back because of that. Batista's finally realized, I'll be getting a good paycheck, so really that's all I care about. So, sign me, fill me into the, into the storylines or whatever, and give me the good money and all that, and I'll do whatever I have to do.
Yep. I just hopefully it's not a long term deal. Maybe through like January through August. That'd be a decent run. And plus, you could make the young guys go over. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah, well, actually, I think it will be January to August if he does come back. That's how long his contract will be because in August he'll have his movie. Like he'll have the movie. His movie's coming out in August, so he'll have to start promoting that movie and stuff. I mean, I think they're almost done filming it, but you'll have to start promoting it and stuff. With the rest of the cast, but um, to be honest, Batista, I think in a way is a good idea, maybe a good WrestleMania attraction, but Batista versus Brock Lesnar, I honestly don't want to see it. It'd just be like Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
Yep. What happened at 20? Yep. I told everyone over and over, two powerhouses does not really work very well. I mean, maybe one powerhouse versus a little guy, yes, but powerhouses versus powerhouses, no, it's too much power. They just
like CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. That was a great match, and that worked out. See, like a match with like a powerhouse and like a guy like CM Punk size, that works out.
Yeah, but no one, in my eyes, do not agree with me. But everyone has their own opinion, and that's about it. And that's all I'm gonna say here.
So,
Do you think he'll be a future Hall of Famer, Tony?
Probably. I mean, he's a 6-time champion. And he's really good buddies with Triple H. So there's no reason, honestly, where Triple H probably would talk to Vince, or they'd probably get him into the Hall of Fame. But I think it should be a while before Batista even enters the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, maybe like 10 years from now. Don't rush like they did for HBK. I mean, okay, it's
and
okay.
Edge,
yeah, I mean, I understand Edge, but HBK, come on now.
What do you understand, Edge?
I don't know. Forget what I was saying, guys. Forget about it. It should be a couple years later. They just retired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm buying it. Like, yeah, hopefully to be honest, hopefully they give Taker once he retires. Hopefully they give him a few years before they induct him. But I mean, I don't want them to wait too long. Where like if somehow he passes on early.
I totally understand. Now what do you say about that? The article. It's not WWE's part. Spoiling it. It's the people who about the live event. They just want to promote to get people at the seats.
To get people to start buying the tickets and stuff like that. But in WWE, I guess they were planning to bring Batista back.
Yeah.
In the next couple months, as early as the Rumble. So I think he was going to come back to Rumble. I think that was just one of the shows he was advertised for. But the show in February. But I think Rumble would probably been I think he'll still return at the Rumble. It's possible because I've heard that WWE wants to bring. They want to have some people return, for the Rumble and return at the Rumble.
You know what they should do? The WWE and the arena should make an agreement. It's okay to have Batista, but don't say it to sell tickets because that will ruin the Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Like an entry. I know people don't feel the way I feel the version. I mean the vision. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah.
But whatever. And then to sell tickets. Now for me, I don't give a damn if it's the return of Undertaker at Mania. I'll still get my tickets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to Mania 30. You know what I'm saying? It does not really matter. I got my tickets way in advance, but I'm not going to Mania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll see what's this come. I just hopefully this might be like a smoke screen, like a false advertisement, and then instead of that, just make a shotgun return at the Rumble. I prefer that than a house show. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, I wouldn't mind seeing Batista return at Raw because it would help the ratings and stuff, and it would be like, it would make more sense because that way they could start a feud more. Like just having some guy return at the Rumble sometimes, it's just like, how you know who they're going to feud with. If you have them return on a Raw or something and attack somebody or just stare somebody down, you'll know, okay, that's the direction that they're going in for the feud.
Yeah, but for example, I remember one Rumble, HBK, I mean, Y2J beat the shit out of HBK, and then they had a feud, going to Mania. So sometimes it works at Rumble, and sometimes it does not work for the Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I just think that for Batista, I honestly think for Batista, like, he's not as big as, like, other guys that, for Batista, I think him returning on a Raw would be more suitable than a Rumble, the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be like a run in or if he just I don't know how WWE's gonna book this damn thing. Time's going
He'll
so
probably he'll probably just come out at the end of Raw and give Cena an F5 probably. So
F5.
Batista bomb.
Yeah, Batista bomb. I don't know how they're gonna do it. You know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe he'll give Taker one more run at the streak. Who knows?
Okay, my viewers, do you think Batista will be a heel or a face? That's the
Face.
question that we have. For my opinion, I think this time he'll be back as a face.
As do I.
Yeah, I think so. And he's gonna have different music and probably different. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
To be honest, I think he'll have the same music. In my opinion, it's just like when Brock Lesnar returned, he had the same music. Yeah.
Yeah, and it probably say good to be back. And probably say, I decided to come back because number one, I need the money, and two, the MMA thing didn't work out very well, so actually probably Triple H contact him, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't want him another title run at all. He don't need it.
Nope. Guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are the ones that need it.
And then probably the members of the Wyatts, or maybe the members of the Shield. You know.
Yeah, or maybe Great Khali can get one more run at it.
No, Tony.
Don't give up my dreams now. Don't.
Yeah, I want to shatter your dream like gold dust, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only big news. Well, it'd be funny if this whole thing was just a false statement and all the YouTubers out there would say, aha, it's all fake.
Or it turns out that it wasn't Batista, like they just wanted us to make it think it was so they could cover up somebody bigger, like it would be Goldberg or something.
Oh, God. Well, it's the same way it reminded me of a couple years ago, we thought it was Stinger, but it was Taker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things like this happen.
Yep, and then people make videos like crazy, and probably then people feel like silly, like red in the face right about now, but whatever. But this is the only big news right now coming out of this time of year, leading up to 2014.
I think it's some good news. Like, well, somewhat good news, I guess, because we're getting close to the road to WrestleMania.
Hell yeah, shit. Hopefully it's a good road to WrestleMania. Hopefully not like last year. They just don't give a flying shit about it.
Yeah, hopefully we get maybe the return of we'll obviously get the return of Taker, maybe Chris Jericho again.
Yep. So, Tony, you got anything to say before we end this podcast, Tony?
Well, all I got to say is, as much as I'm not a big fan of Batista, all I want to say is hopefully this is not just a fucking dumb rumor, and I guess you could say hopefully for once it's true.
Yeah, me too. And 44 years old is kind of old for a wrestler, but I just hopefully it's not a long time deal. If it is, and whatever. But I guarantee he's a future Hall of Famer, Tony. I guarantee he will be.
Yeah, he is. Well, he'll probably if he he'll get. Of course he is. I mean, come on. I mean, to be honest, he's good friends with Triple H, so.
Yeah, he's the former tag team champions. He's a former world and WWE, and I think that's about it. Really, that's all he did.
Yeah, former U.S. champion. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No.
Oh. Okay, and well, he's a former member of Evolution. That's why we put him on the spot. That's all I'm gonna say. This is your friend Team Rai Rai. You wanna say goodbye, Tony? Tony? I guess he left. So, hello issues, have a good one, and sign out, viewers. Goodbye. Thanks for listening.